Right, we're live and welcome to a Beard Invades pre-URL. I don't know why I'm looking at StreamYard. I should be looking at the camera, shouldn't I? So there's loads of people waiting in the chat. So thanks to everyone that's come in. I'm sorry I'm 1 minute late, but we're just trying to sort a few things out for Keith. Now, this week we are going to be invading Keith, Circular Wood by Keith. So let's get him on screen. There you go.
Hi everybody.
How you doing, mate?
I'm doing well, Rich. Thank you.
Excellent.
How's everyone else doing in the stream? Hopefully well.
We've got quite a few in. We had 19 a minute ago. We've got 15 now. So we've got the usual crowd to start with. Douglas, Wayne, Ghost Wolf, Dale, Ian. Let's have a look. Wendy, Barry. Yeah, there's quite a few in there.
Yeah, good evening, everybody.
John in. So, Keith, you've seen this before, haven't you?
Yes, yeah.
So the questions that I'm going to be asking you tonight are slightly different to the main invasion show. So, and this is to help you get over that 100 subscriber barrier. Yeah. So, what we'll do before we get into anything, we'll have a little look at your channel. Bear with me. Okay, right. So you're currently on 62 subscribers. Yeah. So you've got one video up, and you did a live 2 days ago, which it was quite good. Right. Sorry, mate. I can't hear you. I'm just going to come back into StreamYard. Right. It's right. Your mic went a bit dodgy then.
Right.
Okay.
I'm dodgy.
Okay. Right. Let's crack on with some questions. Guys, if there's anyone in the chat that wants to ask Keith any questions, I'll do my best to kind of pick them out as we're going along. We've only got half an hour, so let's crack on. Okay, Keith. So, your craft, which is wood turning.
Yes.
How long have you been doing it?
I bought my first lathe in '93, and I've been carrying on since then.
Okay.
So we can work that out.
So yeah. So what got you into it then?
Hobby. Wanted something to do.
Yeah.
I was a plumber by trade. Got bored doing plumbing. Got fed up with customers, so I needed something to unwind to when I got home. So much like Scott does, come home, park the van, jump in the workshop, half an hour, and go and say hello to the wife.
Yeah, that's good. It's wood turning especially is very relaxing, isn't it? It's very therapeutic.
Therapeutic, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so why YouTube? What made you decide to upload that video?
YouTube just happened. I've no idea why and no idea how. Been sort of looking through various bits and pieces, but never really found a lot of anything reasonable to follow. Scott got me into it more than anyone because he wanted to do it. I followed him, hence I followed a lot of other people most days of the week. There's one or two that I won't follow because they're a waste of time as far as I'm concerned, but I'm not saying anything more on that. And the rest is history, basically.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know who Scott is, that's the blue light turner.
Blue light turner, yes, who's following me on in a minute.
Yeah, he'll be on at 8:30 after we've infiltrated Keith. Right then. So, what do you hope to gain from YouTube? Are you doing this? Are you recording for the money, for the stardom?
No, neither. I'm doing it to pass on my experience to those that are interested in watching and listening to what I have to say. Tried talking to one or two during a live, and they're not interested. They're doing it their way, which to me, I'm not saying I'm right, but quite often it's quite unsafe. Hence, I don't watch everyone. So I'm basically doing this just to pass on the skills I've learned over the last 20 odd years to those that are starting today or have started. And I'm happy to talk to people if they want to message me, give me a call, email, whatever, and go from there. Not after stardom.
Yeah.
Not after stardom. That's not me. I just want to.
Yeah, I know you recently helped me out on one of my my favourite SK80. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 I've ordered the part now, and there will be a video coming out. So thanks for giving me that bit of knowledge. You know, I mean, I wouldn't have known. I mean, I would have just put it in the viewer report.
Well,
Got to buy a new
that's
job.
what it's all about. I mean, I'm a volunteer down at Amberley Museum, have been since '99,
Yeah.
and we have 9 different lathes down there, and it's usually me that does the maintenance on them. So I've got to learn quite a lot about lathes. So it was a simple problem to sort out for you.
Yeah, yeah. So we got 30 in. Glyn Senior. We got Clive, the Sneaks Warlock.
Yeah.
Mark Pritchard, Midnight Joker, Barry Chitty. Yeah, there's loads of people in that have come to see you.
Barry's a great member.
Sticky Hobo. Hi, Sticky Hobo. Ruben. Yeah, the Klondike Crafters. Loads of people in. So, okay, I'll read it off my list up here because I've got 2 different types. So, is there anyone or anything, or what inspires you when you're picking up that piece of wood and chucking it on the lathe?
Usually the wood inspires me. I've got something to do. I mean, it's like those little Christmas tree decorations that we've learned about. You don't know the message.
Can I just stop you there for Keith for a second, because your sound has just gone really bad. Try it again.
Hello?
Yeah. You sound like Tron or something from a sci-fi movie.
Sitting in the same place, I haven't moved.
Okay.
Haven't
Okay.
adjusted anything.
All right, let's try again.
Go on.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Where did I get to?
yeah, I think you were saying the wood inspires you.
I try to let the wood inspire me. I don't, unless it's a disc, then it will be a bowl or a box.
Yeah.
I'm not a big box person. I've done more bowls than anything else, apart from the little miniature caricatures that we do, Christmas tree decorations, the mini monsters, and bits and pieces like that. I work a lot with kids, and kids, I'm saying from 2 to 92. So
Right.
it's not teenagers that you can always talk to. It's really young kids that are a little bit apprehensive going in a cubicle with a man that they don't know, standing at a lathe that's going round and making noises, holding tools they don't know. So you've got to inspire them and give them encouragement to, it's okay to hold it. Mummy's standing just there, Nanny's standing there just there, whatever. It's all about instilling confidence and faith in the youngsters and getting them to do something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever they do, they take it away with them.
Yeah. Well, this is it. The youngsters that you're giving a taste of this and you're showing them. Hopefully, they are the future wood turners. Because without them, we'll all die out and there'll be no wood turning.
Yeah. I've got one guy that stood and watched me turn down the museum came back 3 different times. In the end, I said to him, "Are you interested in woodturn?" And he sort of rattled his head because he was 11 at the time. And I said to him, "Do you want to have a go?" "Yes, please." So I had him round with me on the end of a chisel, miles away from anything, but he turned himself a ball because that's all I've got with me. "Thank you very much, mister." Wanted to run off. I said, "Yeah, hang on, take this. You just made it." So he took it, disappeared, and he come back with his nan, did another one, come back with his mum. He represented the south of England at the Young Craftsman of the Year show twice and picked up the first prize. So I've got that behind me as well.
Yeah,
So,
that's brilliant.
yeah, that's why we do it.
Yeah, excellent.
That's why we do it.
Right. Do you sell at all? Have you got an Etsy shop or?
I haven't got a shop. I sell
Okay.
basically through the museum and the odd craft show when we can get to one.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure I have a link. Not sure if the Blue Light Turner or someone could put a link to the museum, maybe in the chat. Yeah. I'm sure. Sure, one of the guys could stick a link in there. Right. So my dad's in. Hello, Dad. Anyway. So, shall we have a little tour of your shop? It's 13 minutes past, and we're doing really well. So, if we can have a little tour, if that's all right. I don't usually do the tour of the shop with the pre-URL. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's gone. I'll just carry on talking here, shall I? Can you hear this rain? It's terrible. Come on, Keith, sort yourself out, mate. So yeah, for you that don't know, my lovely, while Keith's sorting himself out, I dropped my SK80 and smashed the spiral inside. I got another one from Axminster. And that's what Keith helped me out with. He knew exactly what it was. And that's the thing, he's got the experience that comes with it. Where are you, Keith? Come on. Sorry, guys. He's totally gone now. He's probably back in a minute. Right, let's have a little look in the chat. So, Mark Pritchard, Rob CP, Tom is in, Wood Wizard by Colin's in, my dad's in, South Coast Mudlarks. Oh, guys, I met South Coast Mudlarks today in Poole. Head over, give them some love, give them a subscribe. I'm sure they'll really appreciate that. It looks like Keith is having some technical difficulties. We had a lot of problems before actually going live with Keith with his sound and stuff like that. So hopefully he'll be able to sort it out. If not, it's okay. We can get him back on. Question: how do you choose who to invade? So, John, if you want to be invaded, whether or not you're pre-URL or you're over 100 or post URL, then get in touch with me. I don't force myself anyone because a lot of people they don't like being on camera. They don't like showing people where they work, I mean, look at this mess behind me. I don't care. So just get in touch with me on Instagram or Facebook. My Instagram is right there on the bottom of the screen. Yeah, so South Coast Mudlarking. Expect a collab coming up with those guys, hopefully. I think we're struggling here. I'll just carry on talking to myself, shall I? I don't mind. I like the sound of my own voice. Let's have a look who's in the chat again. So we're going to have Wood Wizardry by Colin. He is a invasion that's going to be coming up. I look forward to it as well, guys. That is mess behind me, Dana. Total mess. I've just finished filming my latest video. So all that is what the mess that you want to have a look. That is the mess that I've accumulated from my video that I've just done. Which I've got to finish editing. I might finish editing tonight and get it up the weekend. It's only a simple thing. Right. Come on, Keith. Andy Heath is in. Batch is going on his phone. Thanks, Andy. Thanks for coming in. Yes, I have demolded the cast in. Jake, do you want to go and get that? Do you want to go and get it out the pressure pot real quick, and I'll show everyone. Just lift it up. Just lift it up. Crap. So I couldn't wait. Stay there. I couldn't wait, and I released the pressure from the pressure pot and lifted the casting out. Oh, it's lovely. It reminds me of purple and pink coral. Looks absolutely gorgeous. He's going to get it. I'll show you. And then next Tuesday, we're going to be turning that live. Ooh, look at that beauty. Look at that. What do you think, guys? I love it. What do you think? Absolutely gorgeous. That's it. That's all you're seeing until Tuesday. If you want to see me turn it, then you're going to have to come and watch, aren't you? So, John, now you can't wait, wicked. What's that? Excellent. Right. I think we may have to revisit Keith because I've lost him totally. He's gone. Don't know what's going on. Thanks, Clive. I'm really looking forward to turning this next week. The only problem is, let me show you. The only problem is when I dipped it into the pot like that, there's a few tiny little bubbles on top. Can you see them? The bubbles that you can see around here are on the bottom. Can you see them there? There's no bubbles inside. There's no bubbles in here other than on the top of it where I pushed it down. I'm so looking forward to turning that. Thanks, Barry. Yeah. When you turn resin, newbie question, but it doesn't still does it. No, John, what you've got to do is when you're turning it, you turn it to the shape that you want, and then you'll work up the grits with your sandpaper and your micro mesh possibly, and it'll get back to that. It'll get back to crystal clear again. Wet. You use wet. Oh, excuse me. Wet sand it though. When you start moving up to the higher grits, then you use water with it. Yeah, okay. So that's what we'll do. We will go back to Keith, but we'll probably do it as a video. Scott, the blue light turner in the chat there, he's suggested that we do it as a video because then he can help him. And maybe he could be over there with him when he does it, just to make sure everything goes right. Keith's on. Ooh, let's have a look. So he's on 67 subscribers. So hopefully we can get him up there. It looks like an alien, does Douglas? Yes, definitely. Wendy is totally right. Leave it a week before you sand it because it can go a little bit. If it's not totally pure inside there, then it will ruin it. But what you've got to watch with polyester as well is you don't heat it up when you're sanding, because if you heat it up when you're sanding, this whole thing will start to become quite flexible. Right, well, guys, thanks for coming anyway. This is a live show after all, and things do happen out of my control. I did try and help Keith as much as I possibly can, but there's only so much I can do from this end, from sharing my screen. So, and Keith's not the only one that's had trouble like this. Usually pre-URL channels that, and some of the other channels that don't do live shows, they're not used to the setup that you need for a live show. It's totally alien to them, and it's no fault of theirs. But once they understand and they've got their setup working, it's fine. So what we will revisit, Keith, and I'll try and do it between me and Keith live. If it works, then we'll go live again. If not, then we'll pre-record it, which I don't really want to do anymore because it's a lot of work. It adds a lot of work to my week. But I will. If I have to, I will. If it means helping, then I will do it. Let's have a little look. You're welcome, John. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. So Ruben's had a good idea. Warm the resin up so it's all squishy and try and try and twist it into a spiral. Yeah, thanks, Midnight Joker. Yeah, Barry. Yeah, I don't know. You never know until you try, do you, mate? Well, we've got 5 minutes until the blue light turner. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link to his channel in the chat right now. So, in 5 minutes, is that right? Yeah. So in 5 minutes, Scott will be going live over on his channel. So if you can make your way over there, get yourself a cup of tea, a coffee, a beer, a smoke, whatever you want, and enjoy Scott's. I think he's doing something slightly different to normal tonight, aren't you, Scott? I think not his normal thing that he does. I think it might be a little bit of a surprise. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. So anyway, I'm going to say goodbye, and I'll see you Tuesday when we turn this. Right, guys, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.